Bienvenido, raza, a Puro Potente, donde todo lo que hablamos es puro potente. Hablamos del pasado, el presente y el futuro. Muchachos, ¿cómo han estado? How was your week, gentlemen? Q, what's up?
What's going on, man? It's been a great week. We had a great time down in the valley with Rock and Roll James on that show. Did an interview with PVT. El lanzamiento del nuevo video. Had a whole lot going on this week, man, but we had a lot of fun. It's been a very active week for us. So, yeah, man, a great week. Y luego, pues, obviously, el trabajo, ¿verdad? Eso que nunca para, pero yeah, it's been a great week, man.
How about you, J. Rad? What's up in Victoria, buddy?
It was good, brother. It was good. No, hombre, acá pura llovizna, bro. It's fixing to start raining over here, pero hey,
Yeah.
saludos para todos. Hey, we had a good time at the Rock and Roll James, PVT hashtag PVT TV, and no, hombre, the ride and coming back, no, hombre, puro laughter, bro. Thank you to Rock and Roll James, man. Puro laughter.
It always is. It's always a good time. So, Johnny, man, you look pretty good, man. What did we do in Victoria? Did you go and slap them people around from the internet or what?
Yeah, I went over there, man, and I held him hostage for a little bit. So you're gonna get my shit right this Friday, man.
Hey, I was about to, when you first came on, I said, "Oh, here we go again." I said, "You know what, Johnny? Get in the car, drive to Kingsville, because last week was great." Oh, man, you need to get to Kingsville, brother.
Yeah, no, I was looking on my app, see if I had 20 cents off on the gallon. Y me iba a arrancar para Kingsville, see if I had enough, man.
Saludos, Gavino. Thank you for tuning in, my friend.
Gavino, saludos.
Anybody who's watching, if you're a DJ and you want the song, hit Gavino up. He'll get it to you guys. If you're a radio station and you haven't received the song, Gavino will hook you up. Like I said, he sends out an email, and if you ain't on his list, well, you need to get a hold of him so you can get on his list. So that way, every time a new song drops a Potente, boom, you're gonna get it. All right, but you got to get on Gavino's list. Melissa, how are you doing? Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it. Saludos.
What's up, sis? How you doing?
Welcome, Melissa.
Guacha, Sergio Ramírez de Monterrey. Muchísimas gracias por sintonizar el programa.
Saludos.
Desde acá de Texas.
Vamos a tener noticias de Potente en Monterrey. No sabemos definitivamente la fecha, pero estamos en comunicación con el señor Juan P. Moreno y estamos tratando de sentar una fecha aquí en el verano. So, estén pendientes de eso. Cada episodio de Puro Potente vamos a estar hablando de eso. So, be ready for that. Oh, what do we got here? Juan Mendoza Jr. Saludos, my friend. Thank you for tuning in, bud.
Saludos, Juan.
Hey, brother.
Saludos.
Hey, Q. Guess what? I was messaging back with Juan Mendoza, and he says, I sent him the song, and I don't think he got to download it off the link. So he went to YouTube, right? and he
Mm-hmm.
saw it there, and he realized, y'all put two of them out. Was I never really said Besos Bonitos because it was just a like an in between video. I mean,
Yeah.
when you set the standard with something like Hombre Muerto, and then you go with Besos Bonitos, and I'm like, well, it's a nice little video, but I mean, Rolly told me, hey, you gotta set the standard. So he's like, well, what happened with two of them? So it was
It was
cool,
more
but
a performance video. So I mean,
yes.
just watch us play the song, right? I mean, yes, there's something to it, but certainly for somebody who's a fan of the music, pues, they enjoy watching it. But it was not a production, like a complete production like Hombre Muerto was, and like Arrepientete is. So yeah, man.
Johnny, do you
Buenas
see
tardes.
right there do you see the comment now on the
Yeah,
screen?
yeah, yeah. Yes,
Pues
sir.
mándale
Yes, sir.
saludos a mi compa ahí.
Saludos, saludos para Mr. José Acala González.
Eso.
Buenas tardes, señor. Buenas tardes.
Este muchacho siempre me envía mensajes y es un fanático, gran fanático de Potente. Muchísimas gracias, José Luis González, por sintonizar el programa. Muchísimas gracias. Dice, ¿cómo están, amigos? Dice, estamos muy bien. Gracias por preguntarnos, por la pregunta. Oh, Junior, you can take this one. Here you go, Q. Take this one.
Uh, why let it go to waste? We're gonna use it on Tejano TV. But today,
We need to have done that in January 1. But it's okay. I saw that Gavino showed me the list that you put them both on there. I appreciate the love, brother. Thank you. But we are going to double down on the Arrepientete. As I was looking at it earlier, it wasn't quite on yet, so we could vote for it. But you know it. I'm gonna be telling all my entourage to be voting for Potente because I want people to see the video. Like you said, there's a lot involved in production like that, and we want to share it with everybody. I know it's a little bit different. We're gonna be taking a glance at that video here a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about. But like you said, we want to share it with everybody so everybody can see. Oh, here you go, Q. So it's for you, bud.
Ricardo
Can you see it?
Perez. Yo, what's up from Fiesta? Ah, la madre.
Hey,
That's
he's
right,
gonna be
Fiesta.
helping out Savannah this weekend. I don't know if it's today or tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow. And I said, go live, bro, so I can check it out. But we're gonna be practicing, but I said I'll check it out. If I can't check it out live, I'll check it out there. Gentlemen, what do you say we take a glance at the video?
Sounds
Órale.
like a fantastic idea.
Yeah,
Yeah, take it.
let's
Do it,
see.
brother.
Let's see if I can get the right one here. Hold on, gentlemen.
Míralo.
Shout out to Ramon Torres. Thank you for tuning in, brother. We appreciate it. This is the new
Saludos,
video.
saludos.
Check it out, brother.
Roman, what's going on, Roman? Ahí le mando saludos a tu hermano Rudy, Roman. How you doing, buddy?
So they didn't show up to the event, which cost the venue a whopping $250,000.
What's up,
On
Christina?
other
Thank you for tuning in.
news, the Conjunto Powerhouse band Potente racked up 5 VIP Music Awards
George
at
de
the
Anda,
VIP
saludos, bro.
Music Awards. But that was not the highlight of the night. Our very own Jill Flowers captured the whole moment.
Thank you, George.
And
It's a
we're
new
live
video.
here at the VIP Awards. We have Potente in the house.
Potente,
Here
guys.
we have Q.
That Jill
So
Flowers.
Q, how are you feeling winning 5 music awards?
We're truly blessed and honored to have won these awards. We want to thank everybody.
So,
Yeah.
Q, how are you feeling about winning 5 music awards?
What just happened here?
Come on, babe, let's go.
What did Johnny say back there?
Oh, no. That wasn't his wife.
Thank you, Juan. It is funny. It's supposed to be
I'd
comedy.
rather be on the hook for $250,000 than to be caught on that hook. That's it for tonight. Join us next week for more Whispers and Rumors.
Oscar,
Whispers, rumors,
what's
and
going on,
more.
buddy?
I'm your host, Ambrosia Rose. Good night.
Are you kidding me?
What? I don't even know who she is.
Watch out, an Academy Award winner right here.
I'm serious, babe. She just showed up out of nowhere. I have no idea.
I don't know if it's
Hey, where
because
you
of
going?
his acting or that Thundercat shirt and pajamas, baby. Hey, Q, talk to the people about that our little furry friend there in the States.
Hang on, man.
Oh. There he is.
This
He's
guy
even
here,
there in the video somewhere.
he made his debut.
te vas, no sé
There
qué
he is right
hacer. Dejas a mi vida, a mi alma y mi ser. Ahora que te vas, siento dolor.
He'll be making his appearance.
Es que yo
Cameo
te
in every
amo
video.
con todo el
He
corazón.
will.
Y yo no sé si te podré olvidar.
It's puro special guest.
Podré
Special guest, I know. We got special guests in the house all the
Pero
time.
lo bueno es que no tenemos que pagarle.
Yeah, he's gonna. And you know what? Nomás va a estar ahí parado, lo vato.
It is kind of funny, Christina. They get to be funnier. You, Christina, you know it's a pleasure working with Daniel and Denise. I mean, they are phenomenal. This is all them. We just do what they tell us, and this is what comes of it.
Todos mis errores por ti voy a cambiar.
Thank you, George. I
Gracias,
appreciate
thank
it.
you.
Thank you, George.
Where's the furry friend? I missed him.
He's in today. Gotta look.
Y yo no sé
You
si
gotta find
te
him.
podré olvidar.
All right, Juan, if you're still watching, this is the share routine I was telling you about. You know, you gotta put a little Jackson 5 flavor to it, bud.
No te vayas, por favor. Te lo pido con el corazón. Arrepiéntete, arrepiéntete. Que
Excelente canción,
sin ti
amigo.
la vida
Muchísimas gracias,
no va a
José.
ser
Gracias.
igual. Arrepiéntete.
No te caigas, Esteban, no te caigas.
Todos mis errores por ti voy a cambiar.
Oh, ahí te. No, hombre, vato, la cagaste. Hey, Robert Martinez, gracias. Awesome stuff, guys. Love you guys. Thank you, Robert. Gracias.
Thank you, Robert. Saludos.
Saludos, bro.
What does Juan have to say? The Ninja move. Hey, I don't know. I've seen NJ do that. What is it? That V step to the side. He only did it like once or twice. That wasn't one of his go-to moves, but I like it. It suits me, man. It does.
It was fun, guys. That was a fun video, man. I mean, it was good, man.
This is always my favorite part of the video.
Always my favorite also, yeah.
bloopers.
Yeah.
That's it for tonight. Join us next week for more whispers and rumors. On the rumors and whispers and more. I'm your host, Ambrosia Rose.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Thank you, Alan. Thank you.
After all these
Gracias.
rumors, I need a drink.
Oh, Denise and that Michelob Ultra, baby. That
Yeah,
was rough. She deserves it after the work they did.
Are you kidding me?
What? I don't even know who she is.
I forgot to turn the TV off.
Yes,
Turn the
come
TV
on,
on,
dude.
guys. Thank you,
We're
Christina.
live here at the
Thank you,
TNT
Christina.
Awards
Appreciate it, man.
with
Thank you for
Potente.
watching it.
Apaga el teléfono, hombre.
Action.
Oh, here we go. I love this part.
Whoa! I just died.
Daniel, he has to.
Shit, Daniel, man.
Now this one looks like the Easter Bunny. First time Q got on that ball. It looked like an
Tenía
Easter
mucho
Bunny, like
aire.
I
Tenía
can't
que
even
sacarle
control.
aire.
A baby Easter Bunny that can't control his hop yet. Hey, this, I didn't mess up, but just this take. All the rest of them I did right, but I was jacking with Daniel and I forgot to stand up. Damn. Damn. Shouldn't be messing with Daniel like that. So what's up?
$50,000.
¿Cómo se llama el grupo?
I
Ah,
forgot the group.
yeah.
It
She
is
forgot.
what it is.
She forgot Potente.
Potente. She forgot Potente. It is what it is.
Hmm.
Let's see where we at here.
Potente.
All right, gentlemen. What are now that we've seen it and the public has seen it? We've seems like a lot of people seem to like it. So I know it's who was it? I was talking with my mom, and she was talking. A lot of people they're making fun of it. Well, it's supposed to be a comedy. It's supposed to be funny.
Yeah.
I mean, those Denise and Danielle. We're gonna take a look at Danielle with an extra. And this is what we're gonna. I'm gonna be taking to now the precedent. A precedent has been set with this little clip that I'm gonna show you. So now every video is gonna have multiples of them. And now we're gonna take a look at because hey, you can't put it out on one and not put it out on the other. So
I would
go ahead.
laugh my butt off, dude. I would laugh my ass off earlier, man, when he posted it. I was laughing, brother, on that one.
Right here, we got Juan Mendoza already streaming on Download TV. I was looking at the numbers, man. Congratulations, Juan. I was looking at the numbers that you had last year versus the ones this year. Man, that's a phenomenal job which y'all are doing. That means people are turning and they're looking, and that gives us and all the other bands with who record videos. It gives them a platform, and we appreciate everything
Did
that you do for all the
did
bands.
he say did he say it was the like over a million?
Yeah,
Anthony?
something like that. I was
Wow,
like,
that's I've
wow.
seen that. I've seen
Yeah,
that.
it
And I was
is.
like,
I mean,
wow.
it's the growth that he had
Yeah.
from last year to this year. I was like, that's impressive. That means that all the hard work that he's doing is not
Oh
going
yeah.
unnoticed, and that
It's paying.
platform is going to grow. And thank you, Machingon Radio. What is it? The People's Radio. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm still shocked as hell. Well, you know what? Congratulations, brother, because
Yeah.
we've been keeping up with you for years now, and it's paying off.
Deserve it,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
You deserve
Yes,
it.
you
Deserve
and
it.
Lila, congratulations. And the Three Amigos show. Juan, you need to send me some dates, man, so we can get on. I can get these guys over there with me, because you can see when it's just within the triangle out there, it gets kind of hilarious, you know. And then with D, are you kidding me? I told these guys, oh man, these like rock and roll James. I mean, this guy, he's just hilarious. It's just a ball of laughs the entire time.
Yeah.
What did he say? What did he say? I had to show proof. No shit. People wouldn't believe that, bro. Hey, but the stats don't lie, brother.
Yeah.
Those numbers don't lie, man. They
They
never do.
don't.
Hmm.
They certainly don't. Well, guys,
Yeah.
go ahead, Junior.
J-
Q, this is the first time you're going to see this. So, because I know you don't pay attention, but Johnny and I, we see all this shit, bro. Let's go. This is what we're talking about as far as adding another section to the video after the video. And it goes along with the storyline. So,
What am I seeing? I see it freezing up.
no, it's freezing up. That's the way it is.
Oh,
That's the way it
they're
is.
still.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. It gets better.
Hello, Rupert. Nice to have you here with us tonight.
It's awesome to be here.
So
Hey, Rupert.
we had Jill Flowers join Grupo Potente this past weekend, and you do not want to know what happened at the awards.
Well, actually, the after what I heard,
La corbata
it's pretty.
The green one.
I would say
¿Dónde me
it's pretty
compro una de esas?
embarrassing.
Toys R
It's
Us.
a little
Kids R Us.
wrong, but all in all, boys will be boys.
Well, I mean, it looked very bad on TV, on camera, as you will say. So Jill was there, and she was pushed out of the way. She was pushed. She almost fell to the ground, and she almost got severely hurt.
Yeah, that young lady I believe she looked drunk, if I'm not
The
mistaken.
look
Oh,
of
you
shock.
saw the footage?
I saw the footage.
Oh,
I was stunned by the footage.
Yeah.
Me, as a executive director
Los ojos.
of high
The
talent,
look of shock.
I was just
Disbelief.
in awe of the situation, especially coming from such a high-profile man like Grupo Potente.
Yeah, it was pretty serious. You know, I felt embarrassed, and I wasn't even there. You know,
I was embarrassed, and I'm not even part of the network. You okay?
sorry, I have asthma. I was having the weather's been pretty bad. Right, Bill Churchwell? We'll get to that as soon as we're done with our segment here.
Anyways, what I do want to talk about more is about the 5 music awards that they won. The boys were excellent. They had excellent sales this year. I wouldn't pass.
So
pass
is this
I would say next year they probably win 7.
on their YouTube or what?
If I was a gambling man,
Man,
and if I were to put
I
money
see this.
on the line, I would say they will probably win about 7. Now, will he still be with his wife? That's another
Video?
story.
Is it a video clip? 'Cause
Well,
I'm just seeing stills.
well, I'm sure we'll capture the moment if
Put
that
us
will
on that
happen.
live segment.
Because we are whispers, rumors, and more.
And more.
Guacha los ojos de Daniel, güey.
Yo
Guacha los
sé.
ojos.
Thank you, Rupert.
Ay,
Rupert?
ay, ay, vato, te digo.
I forgot your name.
You got me.
Rupert, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Absolutely. Anytime y'all need me here, y'all know Rupert will be here.
Maybe next time you can take Jill's spot and interview the guys.
Oh man, I guarantee you that little hussy ain't gonna push me around. I'll tell you that. She'll probably bounce right off, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, we all do. Rupert. Yes, Rupert. Join us next week as we will bring in more Whispers, Rumors, and more on Whispers, Rumors, and more.
On the Meshes Network.
Yes.
La corbatita esa, bro. Hijo.
Dude, I'm telling you. When I saw that, I was like, oh,
I was
forget
laughing.
it. I said,
Bro, I was
forget it, man.
laughing. I was laughing, dude. I was.
The precedent has been set. I said, okay, so the next video, now y'all not just shooting a video. You got to shoot little segments that go further in depth to the storyline. I said, because hey man, y'all did it once. Rolly says, oh no, once you do it, you got to do it better the next time. So these guys, I mean, they went all out on this one. So I mean, we first got to pick the song that we're gonna do a video like this because it's got to be a good storyline. But that's what I'm gonna be doing, getting with you guys to see what y'all think, what song or what original that we can do. So see if we can't do the same thing and launch it at the beginning of the year, like we did on Besos Bonitos, and a video like that. So I
No,
mean,
sí,
but,
como le dije a Rock, every song has a face. It has tiene historia, ¿verdad? But you just got to put a face to the story. That's pretty much it. So tú tienes que ponerle algo, ¿verdad? There's a meaning in every song, but there's also a different interpretations to that
Of
meaning. So
course.
you have to interpret the song or present the song in such a way that it gives you the opportunity to put together a video like this where we're telling a story. Tú tienes que ponerle la historia, ¿verdad? To interpret a certain way and to present it a certain way. So it takes some creativity sometimes, depending on the rola, pero no, pues sí se hace. Do a segment on the Three Amigos show.
Yeah.
Hey, check it out. I'll tell you what we do is we'll tell Daniel we need to make a couple of segments, and in one of the segments when we go on the next video next year, we'll say we're going to show the segment on the Three Amigos show. Got to tune in to see the next piece, and that's cool, man, because it keeps people think about the video itself. It keeps you it captures you, you know, and then. To know, because I mean I didn't see this when Daniel tagged me and it's like, what the hell is this? Oh, dude, it continues from what was going on in the video, so that was really cool, man.
Yeah, I was, man, when I saw it, Anthony, man, yo nomás andaba de risa. I was like, man, I was laughing, dude. I mean, y luego, I seen the little corbata, I said, watch out, the little
La
corbata.
corbatita para mí.
He se la quitó un huerquito algo, probably taking school pictures, and Daniel went and took it off. Vato. So,
No, man,
You
you
don't
know
need that.
he's got a trunk full of clothes there, and the wig that we bought it, he bought it, the wig that I
mhm.
used in Hombre Muerto. He says, "Hold on, we got to save that because it might have been the wig that Denise used on Geo Flowers.
Oh, Joe
Yeah,
Flowers. Yeah,
yeah.
It
yeah.
might have been that one.
Hey, Anthony, and you know when we were doing the red carpet or blue carpet walk out,
Blue carpet, yeah.
when in the dressing room, I saw the wig. Yo me la iba a poner. I was gonna
I
walk out
saw
with it,
I
but I
saw
said,
the
but
choice.
I
Said,
said,
¿Por qué tienen estas pelucas ahí? Like that?
and
No.
I said, no, I better not touch him. I didn't know what was going on, dude.
No, I didn't know because they didn't tell me. I knew
Yeah,
something. They were there for a reason. They were there, but their house was turned upside down. It looked like a
yeah,
goddamn a studio, a filming studio inside their house
yeah,
between there and in the actual studio. So it was
yeah.
real cool. Like I said, I mean, it's been a good response, and we will continue to share it and with Juan Mendoza and Tejano TV's help and Juan P. Moreno. I sent it to him. He's going to be helping us distribute it out in Mexico because, like I said, we're going to be doing a show with him here sometime in the summer. So, and Rock and Roll James helped us launch it big time. Thank you, brother, for giving us that platform to introduce the song. I mean, it really helps, and of course, to reconnect with Rock was great. I mean, we're gonna get into that and his comedy and how he roasted me right off the bat, man. He saw me coming in. That's what Rock
Dude.
does, man.
Hey, look at me, hijo Ali. Digo, man, Anthony took it. He gave Anthony a hard time about that show. I said, oh yeah, bro. I
It's
was on the
okay, man.
I was on the sidelines. I saw it all firsthand, brother. I was on the sidelines.
I'm telling you, man. And I like to think I'm pretty confident. You know what I mean? I mean, I do so many interviews, and it's like, man, this is easy, man. I got to take this wherever I want. Oh hell no, not with Rock, bro. That ain't
Yeah.
happening.
Oh,
Well,
Rock
since
takes
No.
you where he wants you to go, man, and so
that
it's
is
a tough.
right.
While it's a very entertaining interview and it's fast, but it's very fast moving, man. He's very well versed in
Yeah.
the art of interviewing people, and he takes that interview where he wants it to go, and he's very good at it. He's like he said, he's been doing it for 40 years. So, but yeah, it's hard to elaborate on anything other than answer the question, get in and get out. If he sees that you're fumbling or that you're having trouble answering the question or not really getting to the point, he's going to move
Yeah,
on, and
he's gonna
it's
move
for
on.
the betterment of the show. It's so that the
Yeah.
show can continue to move forward instead of kind of staying stuck in the mud. There, he does a great job, man. Had a great
Yeah.
time over there.
Of
And that's
course.
what I was telling my wife. I said, hombre, dije, man, when as the show was going, man, and we were talking, but he's as you're talking, I mean, he's just moving and moving and moving. You don't even have time to say what you want to say or what you're thinking,
Yeah,
what you want to say
very
because
fast moving,
he's
man.
moving on. He's moving on, and it's crazy because the subject that you're talking about, that you and him are conversating. He's over there moving on, moving on, moving on. Then all of a sudden, boom, it changes to another subject. So, man, you don't even what you're thinking you want to say there. It doesn't come out.
It's
So
very. That's the only time. I mean, usually I'm very good in interviews, and we forgot to give our boy, our Izzy here. We got his brother Ismael on the Izzy. Ismael, thank you for tuning in. Izzy comes out sometimes. Sometimes he doesn't, and we didn't get a shot. And I was coming out, and as soon as I was getting out, man, I didn't get a shot to give a shout out to Izzy.
we hadn't even got
Be-
to the car yet, bro. When you
I
were
had
telling me,
it
and you had
exactly because
we were walking. Yep, and you told me,
yes,
man, I forgot to tell Izzy, and I said, man,
it's
yeah,
because Rock puts you in a very uncomfortable spot. I mean, dude. I mean, that's really what it is. And I think did you say when you were talking about Liceo, love you, babe? Is that what you said?
I did, yeah.
Yes.
yeah,
See, and I told everybody. I told them. I said, look, you know why he did that? It muddied it up.
yeah.
It muddied it up. And I told mom, I said, do you know why? I told Annabelle why he did that? And check out the time frame when he did that. I said, because he saw the pace and he knew he might not get an
Yeah.
opportunity to say that. I said, now it happened organically, like Rock likes to say later in there when you were talking about the video, because now it flowed when you said, as a matter of fact, that is my girlfriend in there. So it was within the confines of the conversation. but he doesn't give you a lot of space to put in things, and
Yeah.
that keeps you on the edge. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So and like I said, I talked with Rock last night, and I told him, I said, man, Izzy was a little bit sentido because we didn't send a shout out to him. Not It's not by design or nothing. It's just like
Yeah.
it's just we're on edge because of that. And I felt bad, and I told Rock, I said, man, when we go back, first thing we're gonna do is give a shout out to Izzy. I said, because I mean he plays a big part of our chemistry on stage. You guys know that when he's
Of
not there,
course,
it
of
doesn't
course.
feel the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We always say when he's not there, I tell him, "Hombre, dude, hey man, it was I'm used to seeing over there," and he turns around and me and him, we're doing our thing, doing this. So and that last gig we had, he wasn't there, man. I was like, man, it was a big gap that needed to be filled there, and it wasn't there.
Of
Yeah.
course. And that's why, like I said, I felt kind of bad on that. But at the same time, like I told him, I'm sorry. I said, we'll make it up. I talked with Rock. He said, the next time y'all come, I said, yeah, first thing I want to do is shout out to my boy Izzy
Yes,
because he is a big part of the band. But like I said, it's very difficult. Rock doesn't give you a lot of space, and you can force it in there. But the show, I want to say at large, what the feedback of the show was that it was a great show. It was a chemistry on between us and the Rock, but that's because we let him be the host. We let him take it where he wanted to. You know what I mean?
It's
And
yes,
go ahead.
like Chad said, it's scripted to a point. And
Yes,
by what he means by that is I have an idea of what I want to talk about. I don't know necessarily where I'm going to
I'm
get
going
these
to get
things
there.
in, but I'm going to feed off whatever somebody says, man, and I'm going to hook on to something he says and lead that into whatever else I want to say. You know what I mean? Whatever other things I have planned to talk about. And so he takes the opportunity to latch on to something, and then he moves forward with the conversation. But that opportunity is short lived. So if somebody says something that leads me into the next segment, I'm going to take that and I'm going to run with it, and we're
And
going to
he
move to the next
forces it.
segment. Whether you're done with that first segment or not,
Exactly. He
he's
yeah,
moving
forces
on because he's found a transition to move on to the next segment or the next
most
item
most
he wants to talk to.
most hosts will give me when they see that I'm talking, they'll let me finish it, and then I
Yeah,
basically stop and I say, okay, I need them to speak. He
right.
doesn't do that. It's the first
No.
guy that I've ever done an interview with where, bro, this dude, he's the man. You saw it in the first. If you go watch the show, the viewers, if you go watch the show in the first when he's talking about his feet, y que la Julie, que este que el otro, he ain't letting you get in. I'm sorry, he ain't
mm-mm.
No.
because
No.
if he gives you 3 or 4 seconds and he listens to it, if he hears that what you're talking about falls in line with what is in his mind, he'll let you
Yeah.
roll with it. But if
Yeah.
it's not,
But if it
boom,
doesn't,
he
he's gonna
pushes
move
on.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
He
gonna move
pushes
on.
on, and I like it. I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
it's
oh
very
yeah.
because that's why his show is so popular. It's
Yeah.
I mean, he is everything in that show. I mean,
What
he takes that show where he wants.
what
Yeah.
I
He
saw him
does.
from the sidelines, bro, it was very professional, man. What his
It's
wife was
very
doing, what
professional.
Chaz was doing, what he was doing, as far as the camera angles, and man, his wife was just. And I was watching,
Yep.
what his wife was doing. I was like, wow, man, they got this. This shit is. I mean, it was down. Excuse
It's
my language,
legit.
but
It's
man, it
legit.
was. And Rock was like, okay, hon, hey, babe, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. And she was boom. She was on point.
Yes.
And
You
it
can tell
was.
that they
It
work
was.
together.
Yes.
Yeah.
They everything because the part of where they talk about the comic, whatever the comic role
Hmm.
was it, dude. Rock Tells called me last night. I didn't even know. I know the Chaz had gone, and that's y'all's thing, y'all.
Yeah.
That y'all talk about that shit. He says, but I didn't know. I just brought it up. I didn't even know. He said that Chaz had given my wife pictures. Look at. I mean, this all just happens, and it all happens right there on the spot, and it's all because of how dominant he is. Well,
Yeah.
gentlemen, I'm gonna switch to that, and we're gonna see just this little segment. So if anybody hasn't seen it, they can go check it out. Hold on, I gotta pull this up, guys. Hold on. I gotta switch here. Okay, we're gonna. All right, guys. I'm just gonna start it here because this is where he roasts me. Okay, so this is where he roasts me, and it's fun. Hey, I
This
don't
is the
mind.
Ladies
good
and
part.
gentlemen, steel
This is the good
ironworks.
part. That's
If you
right.
needed to roast the pig, if you needed to steel ironworks. Yeah.
Y el Dr. T.
Dr. T, si te falta confianza, échale ganas.
It's-
Well, it's no wonder he roasted you. We can't get the video
yeah,
going.
watch
What's
out.
going on here?
What's going on?
Y'all seen it?
No, no se ve nada.
No. No se mira nada.
Okay, hold
Ahí.
on. Hold on. Let me get it right there. Hold
Vamos
on.
a
Let
ver.
me get it.
I want to
Hold
talk about
on.
that
Let me.
that
Let
Popple
me.
shirt is what I want to talk about.
Okay, hold on. Hold
Badass
on.
shirt.
Let me bring it back.
Badass
Let me bring
shirt.
it back. Yes, guys, because I had another one set up here. So hold on.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let me add something real quick so we can look at it. Hold on. Replace.
Shout
Okay.
out to Mr. Juan Moreno himself, man. If he's watching, saludos.
Juan P, saludos.
Mira, míralo.
Ah, carajo.
Y ese,
Esteban,
¿Y ese
Esteban, ¿qué
pelo qué?
dijo? ¿Qué dijo? Watch out, Esteban con el mole.
Con el mullet. Hell yeah. As a man, I wish I had that hair.
Yeah.
back
I'd be
in
rocking
here.
that.
Okay,
Be
let's
rocking
see it
that mullet
now.
today.
So we can see it now, guys?
Pinche
Yeah.
allí.
But now you don't have to worry about that,
Pero
right?
Anthony tenía pera. Pues,
Ya, dile que
guacha
haga
el
eso
pelo, el
ahorita.
pelo de Anthony,
Yeah.
guacha, carnal. Perfect.
Man, I haven't paid attention to that like that. That's so long. I just look in the mirror every day. Don't look that way, brother.
Yeah, man. Wow, dude. What do you guys think when you see this stuff, bro?
I think 1996.
Yeah, right.
That's what I think.
Aquí Rogelio se llamaba. And then they decided to interview Anthony. Put on the interview, babe. Let's check it out, man.
We don't have to watch that. Yes, we do.
Guacha la vocecita de Anthony, güey. La vocecita. Guacha.
Hey, y watch a rock off to the
Potente
side,
en
bro.
el
Watch la
estudio.
risa de
Buenos
rock.
días, Anthony. Un placer tenerte por primera vez en esta tu casa del Canal 4 y en el programa de aquí, Rogelio. Bienvenido al Valle.
Gracias, gracias. Es un placer estar en el Valle. Vamos a estar
Watch and rock.
una noche en Harlingen, en Mission. Es la primera vez que venimos al Valle a ver cómo nos acerca la gente. Me dicen que se está escuchando
Yeah.
la linda morenita por la
He
radio.
knew it.
Claro que sí, a través de KGBT 1530, ahora también en el 98.5 FM. Tiene una difusión tremenda. La respuesta del público ha sido extraordinaria. Y además ya es el tercer LP o disco compacto que está en el mercado a través de Freddy Records.
Bueno, ese es el primer, CD que se está escuchando por todo el estado de
No
Texas.
te dejes.
Es el tercer CD, sí, pero y vamos a sacar un nuevo en los últimos de julio o los primeros de agosto, a ver si nos
And I didn't know how to speak
toca
Spanish. Yo
una
no
selección
hablaba
como
muy
linda
bien
morenita
español
otra
en
vez.
esos
No,
tiempos,
pues trae
güey.
muy buena onda y además en las
No,
presentaciones,
with
todos
the
los
exception
movimientos
of
que
a few
hacen y
hair
todo.
follicles,
En el
you look
acordeón está tu
exactly the
hermano,
same.
¿verdad? Tu hermano que se llama Esteban.
I don't think
Esteban
so.
Quintanilla,
En el bass, ¿a quién tenemos?
a Richard Rosales de Oklahoma.
De Oklahoma y con la música tejana, sí señor. En la batería, ¿quién tenemos?
Tenemos a Gianni Rodríguez de
Watch
Victoria.
out.
De
Baby
Victoria.
Johnny,
Y ustedes
baby.
dos, Anthony y
No,
Esteban.
hombre, watcha.
Sí, somos hermanos.
Son hermanos.
Look at Rock pointing. Rock's pointing at me.
Como 60 millas
Yeah.
yendo para el 181 para allá.
This
San
dude,
Antonio.
Hay mucho
elote.
elote. Bastante. Pues porque se llama Corn City, ¿verdad?
¿Cómo? Pues no sé, ¿no?
Ok, muchos vegetales. Nunca los vi. ¿Has oído? ¿Para dónde va?
You're reliving, dude, that's a nightmare, man. No sabía, yo no sabía cómo convivir en español en esos años. Nomás me metían y ¿sabes qué? Estos, nada que se arrimaban atrás del micrófono. Hombre, tú haz las entrevistas. Hey, I don't know how to speak English that well either. I mean, they would eat my lunch in Monterrey, bro. And it's rough. Ahora me...
What I want to know is how many years after that did you reach puberty? It's like
I still haven't reached it, bro. What are you talking about? Some people will make the argument I still haven't reached it, bro.
Rock, he's still playing with his Transformers.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
Nosotros no tenemos toys donde quiera, carnal. A todos nosotros se nos cae la mollera, carnal. Don't worry about it, carnal.
El Chaz también, he jumped in there and he started roasting.
That just goes to show you. I mean, I just wanted to show that small piece because that shows how everything wrote. I mean, that was comical as hell, bro. Think
Yeah.
about
Oh,
it.
so dice Gianni
go ahead.
Martínez ahí por el 181.
Por el 181. Anda tu puberty este vato por el 181. What do you say right here? What do you say, Gianni Martínez? Says,
Qué gacho.
puberty
Puberty
este
este
vato. It's okay because it
You
was
gotta watch
all
the
in
whole
fun.
thing, man.
That was the thing that I wasn't ready for. because I don't usually, Johnny, you always send me clips or stuff to watch on his show, and it's always about Chisme. You know what that's I mean, he loves
Yeah,
that, the drama, right?
yeah,
But I didn't I don't watch his show enough to know that this dude wants to make it comical. You know what I
yeah.
mean? And that's what he wants to do. Make it comical. So man, I mean, Ali said it, and Abraham was talking about Abraham. Here he is, right here. What's up,
Yeah.
Abraham?
What's up,
Hey,
buddy?
Hey,
I
what's up,
said,
brother?
what did he
Damn.
say, dude? It was a great show because it was a lot of flow. I mean, when he told
Yeah.
me, "Hey, bro, so when did you hit puberty?" I said, "Man, I ain't hit puberty yet. Some people say I haven't really yet." And then the
Y-
other guy said he's still playing with Transformers. Yeah,
no,
I don't want
pero
to
que,
grow up.
hey, pero ¿qué te dijo Chad? ¿Qué te dijo Chad? I got one little chest hair. Dijo, no, we told him, no, I got
I
a
got a
couple.
couple more. I got a couple more. You see,
Yeah,
I mean, dude, that's what Rock and Chaz they loved because it was all in fun.
yeah,
Yeah,
Because I mean, once I got onda or we got onda, that's what they wanted. They wanted
yeah,
comedy. And if you checked it out, as soon as things weren't funny anymore, Chaz or Rock would make it funny
yeah,
to bring up the comedy in the show
yeah,
again.
as
And
yeah,
much as you want to have a an interview where it's very informative, you want it to be a lighter side. You know what I mean? This is
yes,
not a the story is not a tragic story by any means. We don't want to sit here and cry about the story. You know what I mean? Like what we've been through or what we've experienced in our 30 years of 35 years of music experience. We don't want to sit there and do that. So we want to present the story, but we also want to have fun and make light of some of the things that we experience. And so nobody wants to sit there and see a sad story for an hour and a half. But anybody who ever wants to laugh for an hour and a half, it's
oh
fun.
man.
You
of
get to
course.
you get to laugh and you feel like I don't know, man. It just kind of it provides a better atmosphere.
It,
Más ambiente ahí, and
the
I don't know. To me,
the to me the atmosphere, it was so, man, it was so like welcoming, bro, housewarming. Come, I mean, dude, sometimes when you do interviews, man, you don't feel like that. You feel awkward or you don't know what they're gonna ask. But man, it's like as soon as we got off the car and he came out the door, I mean, this dude just started, hey, Potente, where the hell y'all been? He can let you go. He
Oh
just started talking
bullshit!
right away.
it felt like
He
somebody
was
that
setting
we've
me
known
up.
for years, right? It
Yeah,
feels like
Yes.
exactly, man, exactly.
we walked into this man's yard, and I've never met this man in my life,
Yeah,
and I felt like an old friend that I hadn't seen in years, and
yeah,
you know what I mean. It
hmm
was just very welcoming, very very
yeah.
heartfelt, very genuine. Meeting him, it was I don't know, just that's the way it felt to me.
I mean,
Well,
down to his wife, his dad. We met his wife, his dad. I mean,
dude,
they were
it was all a
so,
setup, bro. I'm telling
yeah,
you. Remember, hey, when I walked in, because like I said, I usually like to know a little bit or just the type of person, and I know Rock a little bit, but for the drama, you know what I mean?
yeah.
I didn't expect this, and that's why
Excuse
I
me.
asked him. And so, hey, Rock, is there something particular you want to talk about? He says, "Don't worry about it,
No,
carnal. Don't worry.
no,
No,
it's
everything's
No,
all
gonna
good.
be okay." He
No, no,
didn't
no.
want us to know a damn
yeah,
thing when I was walking.
yep.
Sat me down. It's kind of like, yeah, you don't know what's coming,
Are
brother,
you
but it's coming.
comfortable? Do you want
Are
something
you
to drink?
you got the hey, go ahead and
Yeah.
get a Red Bull. It's
He
okay,
was
man. Go to
he
the
was
car
he
and
was
get a Red
prepared.
Bull.
He was preparing us. He was prepared. Yeah, he was trying to make us comfortable.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
but
I'm telling you, it was a great experience. And like I said, when we go back, I'm gonna be ready for it. And I think it's gonna be even better the next time we go. Hopefully we can book something here in 8 months or so, maybe, or the beginning of the year.
yeah,
So we could the next video do the same thing, you know what I mean, and have it out there, the first version of the video there with him, and it would be great. And like I said, I'll be ready. You guys will be ready. I mean, he's hilarious. What can I say?
yeah.
Speaking of
It's,
hilarious, oye, ¿tienes el QR code ese para el evento que va a tener él en Corpus?
I'm getting there. That's the next
Well, I
step here,
tried
my
to
friend.
tried to play
Uh,
off your hilarious, and I was like, oh,
it is
yeah,
hilarious.
yeah.
But
comedy
since you
debut over here.
since you you
You
want to
work.
go
You
forward,
got it.
let's go forward. How's that? All right, check this out, guys.
Hey, that
Let
was
me
about
see.
as good as the Dr. T one that the day
As
Dale,
back
bad
bueno,
as
over
bueno,
Dr.
there.
T.
bueno.
Well, guys, check
Ya
this
le
out here.
pesqué la
Let me
onda al Rock,
see.
Ya le pescaste la
Yes,
onda, Rock, está bien.
well, when we were there on the show, right? We were there on the show. Uh, he had he had a I saw that he was going to do some stand-up comedy shows. So I was like, all right, I like this. So he had a show in Edinburgh or something. Where are you at? Are you there, Jay? Okay, there you go. He had a show in Edinburgh, and I was going to go to that one. Then I saw this one. I had been to this venue already, and I was like, oh man! I told the guys, let's go check him out, man. He's gonna be there at Mesquite Street Comedy Club downtown Corpus.
June
So
14th.
Father's Day weekend, if you happen to be in the Corpus Christi area, we are all going to be there. Come and hang out. We're going to go support our friend, Rock and Roll James. I even told him when he called me last night, I said, you know what? If you want, we'll sit right there close to the stage so that you can roast Johnny.
They say, hey, I was thinking, he says, you know, what better way to celebrate your dad than to bring him to the show? I said, yeah, and get him roasted. Hey, happy Father's Day, Dad.
Yeah, happy Father's Day.
Rock's going to roast you.
Yeah.
No, way. So I was like, you know what? I told him, I said, yes, we're going to go. So that's going to be great. We're going to be able to go out there. If you want, I'm going to put a QR code here. So if you want, you can scan it, and it'll take you directly to the website where you can buy the tickets. Yeah. Rock said he's going to wear a Potente shirt, and I'm going to hold him to it. I told him, what size you wear? Rock's got some pretty big arms and some pretty big shoulders because he's been going to Mr. T. He's been going to Mr. T. And that's where he gets all that energy and all to be all pumped up. So he says, hey, I wear a large. I said, Rock, I wear large. You got way bigger arms and shoulders than I do. No, hombre, pero para que se me ven los músculos, vas a ver. I said, oh, you want to look like that guy that comes out on stage? Yeah.
No, the one he showed you, Esteban.
Yes, the big guy, Esteban. When you get on stage, you're gonna look like this.
Yeah.
So, no, hombre, wait. Well, you're gonna look like a chorizo in it, but no, hombre, yo me lo pongo. I said, okay, I'm gonna hold you to it. I said, I'm gonna
Esteban, big guy in a little shirt.
Ay. Yes, it's gonna be a great. So if anybody's out there in the Corpus Christi area on Father's Day, like I said, we'll be sharing this QR code every show from here to there. We're gonna be there. Come and hang out with us. I don't know, Johnny. Maybe we might even go out afterwards if we got anybody hanging out with Potente.
And don't forget to mention.
Go ahead.
Don't forget to mention that he said that it might be two. Right, definitely one show, but maybe two if he sells out
tickets. He might open up a 10 o'clock show. So I don't know. We might end up staying there for another show because he said it ain't gonna be the same because you know how he is. He's an improv guy.
Yeah, he's got plenty of material. They say
exactly. So he's not going to be one. Well, he's going to be the exact same or very similar. I guarantee you, it's going to be totally different.
Yeah.
Because he's going to go off of whatever the people are there, and everybody's different. So it's going to be a good time. Corpus Christi coming out and support our buddy Rock and Roll James. Like I said, we're going to be putting this QR code and sharing this link every show so that you guys can share it with your friends, and let's pack the house, Corpus. Let's show some love for Rock and Roll James.
Show some love, man. Let's go.
Gentlemen, anything else? We're about that 48-minute mark. Is there anything else you guys wanna talk about or shout outs that you want to make to anybody?
I wanted to take an opportunity to mention something that we didn't get an opportunity to mention, and I know I had hinted on it or touched on it in a previous show regarding some health issues. I'm currently going through physical therapy for my left shoulder. I've been experiencing pain in my shoulder since October. And I kind of wanted to break that news on the Rock Show just to have a bigger audience, but it's all good, man. So the reason we've been working so hard in the studio and getting plenty of material, pics and stuff, marketing material together is because maybe in the near future I may have to have a surgery on my shoulder. I'm not sure yet. I'm currently going through physical therapy, hoping to get an MRI soon, find out what's going on. It's been a very, very painful experience, especially when I go and gig and stuff. It's very painful at times. I don't know what's going on. It feels like a rotator cuff tear. It could be, maybe not. I don't know, man. Honestly, and the therapists don't know what's going on either. So right now we're just we're waiting it out. I've got to go to physical therapy for about 8 weeks. I got about 4, maybe 5 weeks left to go of that. Yes, and then I'll be headed to the doctor for an MRI, and hopefully they'll be able to determine exactly what it is that's going on with my shoulder, and I'll be able to get that fixed. But if it is a rotator cuff tear, that surgery is it's a 6 month recovery on that. And during those 6 months, for the first 2, maybe 3 months, you're not supposed to do absolutely anything. So I definitely won't be gigging at that time. So I'm hoping that whenever that time does come, if that's the route we need to go, that you will be patient with us, because there will be a period of inactivity for Potente due to that particular incident. Y pues hopefully just get it rehabbed and get back and go, going, and by the end of the year, we'll be able to be up and touring again, and putting on shows and doing videos and hitting the studio and all of the things that we like to do, we enjoy doing, that we have fun doing, both for the fans and for ourselves. Pero yeah, so that was the issue, and that's the issue right now that I'm dealing with personally. And I'm not a very open guy in regards to my health issues, but that is one thing that I feel like I need to disclose to the people out there who are asústame one time, for the people out there who are following Potente, just so you can know what's going on, in case you don't see us active or live for a period of time. That's what's going on. Just so you're in the know.
Well, thank you, Q. Like I said, we Rock didn't give us much time for you to say that, so we're gonna have to say it here at Puro Potente. Johnny Martinez, what club location? So downtown Mesquite. If you scan the little scan,
Pizza and pasta, yeah.
Yes, if you scan the scan code on your what do you call it, on the screen, it'll take you straight there. But if you're on your phone, I do understand.
Sí,
I will be sharing that link in the YouTube description later tonight. So if you're looking for it, or just go look for Rock and Roll James
Street,
comedy.
Yeah. Mesquite Street.
It's a pizza place there.
Pizza and pasta or something like
yes, that. It's a great. I mean, it's a great. I've been there once. It's a great atmosphere. You enter the bottom, and it's a pizza place joint, and then you go upstairs to go around to the comedy. The little comedy club is upstairs. It's cool. It's cool shit. I love it. I can't wait to go back. It's gonna be awesome. Let's see. Get better fast. Oh, look here you go, Q.
Thank you.
Get better fast. Take care.
Thank you. It's been very painful,
Anthony,
man. I swear.
What's up,
Anthony?
Johnny?
Wanna also get better soon también to Mr. Lawrence Torres, man, from Imposible. He hit me up the other day, and he was telling me, the situation that he had, and I just want to wish him well, and hope he gets well real soon también to Mr. Lawrence Torres and his brother.
Yes, sir. Because we need
them.
we talked about it on the way back. Q and I. Q already has a song picked out that we think will fit the what do you call it, the what's it called, both bands.
A good
collab song. Yes, for the styles that we could kind of do it together. It would be great.
The interesting thing is the song is it's a very popular song. It was a big hit back in the day. It was probably, I don't know, maybe 15 years ago. But it has nothing to do with this onda. It's a completely different onda. It's what do you call it? Like kind of, it's conjunto primavera is what it is, pero ese tipo de norteño, ¿verdad? Con saxophone, but it's a good song as a collaboration. It provides a very good opportunity to collaborate on that song, and we're hoping that they'll agree on that particular song, and maybe go along with it and provide their input and their insight into that, and a ver si se puede hacer eso, yeah.
And then we're hoping that Lawrence and the guys who want to let us put it on our EP at the end of the year would be great. I have to get in touch with Lawrence and see if this will all fit in his time and their schedule, and if we can, we just basically details that we're gonna need to discuss with him. Juan, we need some Potente merchandise to represent on the show. All right, I'll be getting with you. I'll put in an order, because on the Potente store on Printify, it's just none of it's printed, so you can go individually order one or two or whatever. That's what I love about Printify.com. So I have all kinds of stuff. I'm putting on some new jackets and some new T-shirts with the new artwork. But I'll put in an order, and I'll get you some merchandise, Juan, and I'm gonna get. Obviously, I have to order a couple of shirts for Rock and Roll James when we go out. to see him on was it Father's
14th,
Day week?
June 14th, June 14th.
June 14th.
Yeah.
Yes. Here we go. How long is this? Okay, here we go. He is super cool, fellas. I know the feeling, the experience was overwhelming when I did the interview. He took me out of my shell. You do get into it. He knows his stuff. He's the best podcast ever. Rock rules. It was a great interview. It was. And
Thank you, Ismael. Thank you.
Ismael, I saw you, and I don't know who the other guy from Mexico was that was there on that episode. You feel it. It's just different. At the pace, just him, his aura is like, oh, you know what I mean? It's like you don't interrupt
¿Cómo,
him.
Anthony?
He interrupts you.
¿Cómo?
They almost had the eyes rolling back there with the pedicure
The eyes
eyes,
rolling back
Yeah,
because
the
of Julie's
pedicure eyes,
scraping
man.
the nails.
The pedicure eyes, right?
The pedicure. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. This guy is phenomenal, and we're not used to that as artists. I mean, if there was more hosts like him, te puedes acostumbrar. ¿Cómo te acostumbras when nobody's like that? Yeah. That's why his podcast is one of one. It's one of one because there's nothing like it.
Probably one of the best ones around, bro. Right now, probably one of the best
in my
ones
opinion, it's one of the best. It's the best one around. I think, in my opinion, because of the way it's him. You know what I mean? Yeah. Now, there's a lot of great podcasts. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah.
Juan Mendoza's Three Amigos, the comedy that they have. While it's not rock, but it's the comedy, and D creates that. Yeah. D and Juan create that, and Marcus, he'll get his words in there. But D and Juan, they're comical. It's like that's the next one that I like, and I hope you guys get to feel that when we book this next the next interview with the Three Amigos show, because those guys, D is hilarious. You got trust me, you're gonna love this.
Yeah, the last time you were on. Yeah.
Dale, Johnny.
I said the last time you were on with them, man, that was a great show. D, no, hombre, andaba D. D was crazy on there, man.
You should be called pasotes. Well, I don't know. Check this out, dude. You just saw the little after thing that you posted today. I was telling the guys, it's over. Now you set a precedent, bro. Now it's gonna be for the next video. It's gonna have to be like a couple of those things. So now you're gonna have to expand your horizon and think, okay, this is the video, and then we need 2 little segments that will release afterwards.
Tú solo, Daniel, te diste más trabajo, bro.
That's right. That's right. So, hey, you and Denise are gonna have to really come up with some really good ideas, because we've set a precedent here. Now everybody knows these guys make these type of videos. It's a lot of pressure, Daniel. Yeah. But I know you're up to it, brother. I know
he's up for the challenge. He's good.
Oh yeah. Thank you. A lot of great podcasts out there. They sure are, Juan. Yeah. Like I said, but most of them, a lot of them don't have that comedy edge that you guys have, that Rock has. It's different. And like I said, Rock, he runs a tight ship on that podcast. You guys are easier to work with. It's more natural. The comedy is y'all let the guest give them space. Rock don't give you space, and it's his show. And I've never been on a show or anything like that, and it's great. I mean, I loved it, and I can't wait to do it again. Very much like yours, Juan. The last time I was there with you guys by myself with Hombre Muerto. I hope that we have these guys on next time, because we'll have a great time on that show. I promise you. These
like
guys
I said,
are characters.
Yeah, like I said earlier, man, there was a lot of things that I wanted to say. And a lot of people that I wanted to think, but man, it was just boom, 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 and let's move on. And he just kept, and there wasn't a chance, man. There wasn't a chance, But next time, I'm probably gonna have to work it in there myself, man.
Yeah,
whispers, rumors, and more.
Yes, it is tough. It really is, because but that's the way you run the show, and I respect that, and I liked it. But I also, like you said, all of us, well, at least we do. We always go in with what we want to say, we want to get to. You know what I mean? Yeah. And most podcasts, and the host will give you that space. You know what I mean? They'll give you the space to say it if you're prepared. And most of us, I mean, we're always prepared. Rock don't give you that. He puts you on the edge.
It's a different type of preparation for the artist going in. You have to. This is a very it's a very open-minded interview. You have to walk in ready, prepared to say. And the good thing of that is when you walk in and you think that you know what's going to happen, right? That you think you're prepared, you think you know the list of questions, and they throw a curveball at you. It almost forces you to be honest because most people on the spot are bad liars, and you can sense that they're not being
Oh
honest or
yes.
truthful.
Hmm.
So when
Yeah.
you go in there, he's like, "No, don't worry about it. Just be yourself." What he's saying there is, I'm going to ask you some questions that you may not be ready for, and I want a genuine response. And that's exactly what he gets because you're not ready for it, because he doesn't tell you what he's going to ask you,
Yeah.
and he doesn't tell you what he's going to present or what clips he's going to show, and it provides a very genuine response. And so that's something that it's to his benefit, to the show's benefit, to the public's benefit, because they get to see raw, like real reactions to whatever it is, whatever information he's presenting, whatever questions he's asking. In other shows
Yeah.
that are scripted, while they are very informative, they are very scripted. And so I'm going to ask you this, I'm going to ask you this, we're going to talk about this. And so you already have your answers thought out. And so it's easier to kind of pinpoint exactly what you want to say. It almost looks like you're reading the script, or sounds like you're reading the script. So it's just a different type of interview, but the preparation for on the musician side is very different. You just have to go in with an open mind, be ready to answer whatever questions, and just have fun, man. It's that's all it is. Just go and have fun, and you're gonna have a good time. You're gonna laugh, and como dice Rock, te voy a aventar mosca, but it's all in good fun, right?
Yes, it is,
Well,
and that's funny because, like I said, uh, the D for Three Amigos is very similar to that, but they will give you space. But D, you'll see it when we get on the Three Amigos show. Very similar. Him and Juan, the dynamic that they have together, but they will give you more space. So you, as the artist, you feel a little more comfortable. Because I came on the show, dude. I was in rock. It was great. It was great with Marcus. The interaction with Marcus and the what did I say about his hat and his confidence being in his hat and everything. There's comedy there too, but they give you more space
yeah.
to as the artist to feel a little more comfortable.
Okay.
So because you know how a lot of artists will shut down. You know
Yeah.
that,
Oh yeah.
Johnny.
Yeah.
You know that,
Oh,
Johnny.
yeah. Like like I was saying, like he told you, I'm not gonna mention the name, but what did he tell you as soon as we got there? Hey, man, and
Yeah.
you asked him, hey, is there something you're gonna particularly you want to do? He goes, no, no, we're gonna do this. And then what he said about that artist. Nobody. I had this one artist, and they were freaking out. So I mean, you just got to be ready, bro. You got to be ready. I mean, because it's fast. It's going fast. So you got to be
It is.
That's
prepared.
If you when you shut down, man,
your
it
brain
just
shuts
all
down.
goes downhill from there, man. You
Yep.
Yeah,
don't know what to say. You don't know how to say it. It's just it makes for a pretty bad interview, and
yeah,
that's a rough time, man. But I understand. I've been in that situation before. It's not something new to us, man. You get
Not like that.
overwhelmed with whatever they're telling you, and equal. But the benefit, the good thing is we've always had each other to lean on. So if one of
Yep.
us shuts down for whatever reason, empieza
yeah,
el otro, we read that, we say, hey, ¿sabes qué? Este vato se le fue la onda.
yeah.
Se
He's
le
not
fue
thinking
la
straight, or
onda.
hey,
La onda
it
se me
happened,
Hey,
va.
man.
Se me está
hey, Q.
yendo.
Hey, Q. Hey, Q. My buddy Abraham says, I don't think I've ever heard Esteban talk that much when he heard you on the rock and roll tape. And
because he's never
yeah.
on the shows. That's why
And he
he
said,
barely he
but
barely wakes up in time for Puro Potente, way.
and
I
he
woke up
says,
at
but he did a,
7:20 today, man.
but he said, but man, dude, he said, y'all did all of y'all. He said, but Esteban just did. I said, yeah, Esteban took control, man, and he took the reins, man. And he goes, man, I was just freaking out. I don't think I ever heard Esteban talk that much. He said, I said, no, Esteban's
Like
I'm
he
pretty
not
good
a,
said,
at that,
like
man.
he
I'm not a
said,
talker, man.
Yeah,
it's because was I'm the one usually we look at the Rogelio Mateo show. Y'all
yeah,
put it, but y'all grew up.
That
Hey,
was a
talk
long
about
time ago,
puberty. Y'all
man.
grew up, y los huevos, boom, they drop, and now y'all are full grown men. Hey, just because I didn't sound like it, but you guys were pushing me out there.
Hey,
yeah.
Now,
bro, eso está debido a Dr. T's, bro. That's what
Dr. T,
happened
there
there.
you go, there you go.
so that's where y'all went, or that's where Rock's gonna send y'all. What I don't
Pues
know, but
no, pues te digo, man. I mean,
well,
Hey,
we
este,
bailed each other out. That's the
yeah,
good thing, and not that we either one of us or any one of us three really need to be bailed out at this point. But like, I was gonna go off what you said, Q. I've been in those positions. We never been in a position like that. Not like that one. Not with that guy. And I will say this: could you imagine being 18, 19, 20 years old
oh,
and
no, that's
being in an atmosphere like that?
he'll
no, gracias a
whoever
Dios,
whoever goes there 18, 19, 20 years old, not prepared
Uh,
for that show, bro, he's gonna
no,
eat him
no, you
alive.
can't be. You cannot be
Yeah,
prepared. Not at 18, 19, 20 years old. You can't.
No.
Sorry.
No. Yeah.
You're gonna get roasted. You're gonna be all red. You're gonna shut down because you haven't lived long enough to be able to take the pressure.
Va a estar como Esteban en el video. What just happened?
That's right. What just happened?
What just happened?
You didn't give y'all prices for Dr. G's. Well, dude, hey, Abraham, didn't you see what he said? We gave him his confidence back. What did you say, Junior? More naturally, Q, right? More naturally?
Yes.
You got your confidence back naturally?
Natural remedies.
Natural remedies. You didn't have to go to Mr. T's.
No hubiera querido ir a Dr. T's, pero pues sí se lo recomiendo al que lo necesita.
Hey, he did his yama remedy. Yama.
Hey, Mr. Miyagi remedy way. That's what he did. And he got fixed. Gentlemen, it was a great show. Thank you for taking the time and coming out here. Ladies and gentlemen that tuned in, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Well, before we go, I'd like to remind you, keep it tuned in here to Puro Potente and all of our social media pages, because muy pronto vamos a sentar la fecha. Lo que hemos estado tratando de sentar los últimos 2 años, parece que esta vez sí se va a hacer. Juan P. Moreno, estamos en conversaciones con él, en contacto con él, y parece que este verano, no sé, junio o julio, se va a sentar la fecha y muy pronto vamos a estar en Monterrey, en un escenario muy cerca de ustedes. We will see you guys there. Gentlemen, anything you want to say before
I just want to say hello to my sister Melissa and DJ. My nephew, congratulations, did a great job last weekend in Edinburgh competing. Great job, and for my buddy Abraham going to help him, backing him up on the Bajo Sexto, and my cuñado Dougie just showed up, so you know what kind of night it's going to be, guys. So he's sitting right here next to you. He just walked in, brother.
TV Friday. I like that idea, Juan. Let's do it. Just tell us what we got to do. We love it. This is what we do.
Yeah.
I mean, I would appreciate it, man. We'll work this out. You know we're gonna work it out, Juan.
We'll make it happen, brother. We'll make it happen.
We do this, and this is what we do. You know, Juan, you tune into these. Basically, we just chit chat. We tune into. We talk about what's going on in the industry. We try to keep it, all. We don't try to ruffle too many feathers, but occasionally Q goes off track. Q goes off track.
Y por eso no hablo. Dice que I've never heard him talk. That's exactly why. You don't want to hear what I have to say.
Hey, you know what?
We're gonna have to pull the reins back on the stuff.
No. This is all I got to do right here, bro. Check this out. There it is. We can't hear him no more. We can't hear him no more. That's all I got to do.
Esteban, what do you say? Well, you can't see me no more either.
Yeah, you can't see me no more either. Now,
cierra todo el pedo si quieren.
I'll shut you guys out, but you ain't shutting me out. You better send somebody to come unconnect my internet or something, my electricity. Gentlemen.
Hang on. I want to take an opportunity to say hi. I want to say hi to my girl, Lacey K. I love you, baby. I just wanted to say hi. Thank you for doing the video with me. I had a lot of fun, baby.
Thank you so much.
You agreed to it, baby.
Yes, it was great. Thank you, because I don't know if anybody else would have been able to, Q would have been comfortable with anybody else being with you. So I'm glad that you made him comfortable, because the kiss wouldn't have been possible. I already know that. The kiss wouldn't have been possible. if it wasn't for Lacey, the game wouldn't have happened.
Hey, Q, you're not in trouble, are you?
You're not in trouble, are you? Yes. Once again, Melissa, thank you for tuning in. Yes, DJ did a phenomenal job. I watched it all. Thank you for going live. I got to see. I had my opinions. Johnny, maybe we'll talk about what we saw that. And we want to thank Sonny and all of the sponsors for that event. It's a great event. We'll talk more about that on next episode next week, about our ideas as far as those competitions and what we think about it. But we'll get into that next week. Gentlemen, hasta la próxima.
Thank you.
Good night, gentlemen.
Where am I at?
Take care.
Later.
There he is.